Hey again, it's me. I'm in my car. Just got off work not too long ago, and I don't know. I just want to do a quick video. I know a lot of them are kind of, I don't know, down in spirits and negative and stuff. I guess that's because, when I'm going through something, that's the time that I think to make a video. And I don't know, the last several days haven't been too bad. They're tolerable, a deal. I did have, weird experience the other day, which, I mean, it's not the first time it's happened, but it's just, I just thought about it, I guess. But, you know, um, for several days, my neck has been hurting, and I have like a knot back here. Anyway, it's been hurting, and it's causing me to have headaches, and around my shoulder blade and stuff's been hurting too. And I was trying to look that up to see, somehow I pulled a muscle or, what it is. I don't really know, but it hurts. And the other day, I was helping a friend move some things, and I mean, nothing extremely heavy, because I know better, I know my limits, and I know what'll happen the next day if I overdo it. So I wasn't doing anything extremely heavy or anything. But anyway, all of a sudden, like, my shoulder started hurting really bad, like just like that. And and I was getting like shooting pains into my elbow, and like radiating through my arm. And it was like my hand was kind of swollen. Like, all of a sudden you could see all my veins and everything, and it was puffy looking, for a good while. And I had to quit doing stuff, and kind of try to keep my arm elevated and things like that. The swelling or fluid, whatever it was, went down, but my shoulder and stuff continued to hurt, and it still hurts, not as bad as it was, but it's just random things like that that happen that are just completely unexplained. I don't get it. But I mean, other than that, I still deal with, the daily aches and pains and stiffness and all those things that you just kind of get used to, I guess. It sucks, but it is what it is. I deal with it. But anyway, I did recently, after months of researching and looking into different things, I said I was looking for a rheumatologist. Well, I think I finally found one, that takes my insurance and everything. I, have been looking, like really looking online, looking at patient reviews and different things like that, because it's important to me that people say, this doctor listens to me, this doctor understands, this doctor has helped me, and, works with me, and things like those things are important. And if a bunch of people are saying that, then I feel like that's a positive thing, you know. Anyway, found this doctor, and I have an appointment in a couple of weeks with him. We'll see how it goes. They take my insurance. They had good reviews from what I saw online. And so I'm kind of excited to see how it goes, and I hope that this doctor is what I need. That someone that's going to listen to me, and from what I understand, this doctor is familiar with fibromyalgia and myofascial, or however you say that, the pain syndrome and things like that. So I'm really kind of excited about it. I just hope that I don't get there and I'm disappointed, I don't know. We'll see, I guess, But I am excited about it because I feel like maybe this is it. Maybe this is someone who can get me, understand me. It is a regular internist, primary doctor, but also she specializes in rheumatology. And so anyway, I'm excited about it, and I hope that it goes well. I still have like 12 days before I can go, but I'm excited. Other than that, I live in Louisiana, Baton Rouge area. We had a terrible, terrible storm yesterday that lasted several hours. It was bad. It was pitch black at 10 o'clock in the morning. Winds, tornadoes touching down. It got really cool here, like in the 60s. You know, just, it was crazy. I was in the house by myself. I was off of work, and you could hear things just hitting the house from all angles, and I was like, oh my God, like, I'm gonna die. It was kind of scary, and then our house is off the ground like 8 foot because we're by the water. So on top of that, you know, we're up in the air, and I was like, oh my God, I wish somebody would have been here, but it was me and the dog. So, you know, I kept him company. He's terrified of thunder and all that too. So I was busy tending to him. I didn't have time to be too scared. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, it was, they had some really bad things happen in the area. You know, there were trees literally uprooted. Houses were tore up. Bad wrecks. There was one incident in New Orleans, which is a little over an hour for me, but we have a bridge, the Huey P. Long Bridge, and it has railroad tracks on it, you know, where trains go over. There was a train going over, and the train literally got blown off the tracks. That's how bad it was. And I saw a video of it. It was crazy. But if you're interested in watching it, was the Huey P. Long Bridge, the train, you know, in the storm in New Orleans. But it was really crazy. It got pretty bad everywhere. Needless to say, you know, as far as us personally, we didn't get any major damage. No one got hurt. No property really got hurt. We had tree limbs and stuff all in the yard and things like that, but nothing major. We are out of electricity. We've been out of electricity since yesterday morning, which is one reason why I'm in my car. I'm charging my phone before I go back inside. But they say that the earliest our lights will be on is tomorrow night at 10 p.m. So we're going to have at least another night tonight and maybe tomorrow night with no lights. So we're having to put everything in ice chests and things like that, trying to save as much food and things as we can. Thank goodness it's not hot. Due to the storm, we have a little cool weather. It's not cold, but it's cool. Considering what our normal summer is like, it feels pretty good out here. I think it's probably like in, I don't know, low 70s or something right now. Just taking a guess, but normally it would be like 90, 100 degrees. So luckily it's not. So, you know, we can deal with that. Open a couple of windows, and because we're up high, we get a little breeze and things. So sleeping wasn't too bad last night, surprisingly. Of course, we all had to get up in the morning and go to work, and it was chaotic because it's dark and trying to find everything. And we're walking around with our phones and flashlights, you know, and stuff. It was kind of crazy. But all in all, you know, it's okay, and we're blessed. You know, we didn't lose anything or anybody. And that's a good thing, you know. So being without lights is the least of my worries, you know, as long as we're all good and happy and safe. But, you know, those of you who believe, maybe you could say a prayer for others in the area, you know, and the tragedies and things that they've experienced, because some have, you know. I'm sure that you can find things, info, videos on YouTube if you're interested, but it was a pretty bad storm. I don't think any of us was expecting that. You know, they send out alerts, thunderstorm, but we always have thunderstorms, you know. We just never expected it to be this bad. It was bad. And, anyway, you know, I don't know, from trees falling on top of cars, houses, you know, like I said, trees being literally uprooted, and I mean big trees. That I would say their trunks are probably a good, I don't know, 10 foot wide maybe. I mean, huge trees. if I can come up with a little video in a little while and show you some of these trees and stuff before it gets dark, I might do that and go ride down the road. But it is pretty insane. But anyway, you know, so keep those people in your thoughts and prayers, and you know, that people are okay and dealing with things, you know, and stay positive. So anyway, I guess that is it. Thank y'all for watching.